Hey, I just want to do a quick little video on this simple explosion effect I'm making. I did find a good few ones I could download online, but I think I'm kind of going for a minimalist, not necessarily PS1. I'll have to decide on my graphic style when I actually get into texturing things, but I wanted a bit more simple of an explosion. I didn't want to go heavy into the particles. I kind of just wanted to do a sphere that expands and then fades away and has this sort of scrolling noise texture, which is something I've used elsewhere. You can see the code for it here. It's just a collection of things I've sort of copied, but basically we have a couple of meshes. Forgive me, they're unnamed. And yeah, I just have this noise that's scrolling basically. And the only important thing is here on the right. You can see I have this alpha multiplier, so I can fade them out. And I do have a red one and a black one. I figured those are... I'm going to pick two colors to make an explosion. Got the red for the fire, the black for the smoke. So if we look at the code here, we have an exported variable for starting the explosion, which triggers everything so I can kind of check it out in while I'm running. We have our explosion radius, which is the end radius after the explosion has reached its largest size. We have the current radius, the expand duration, how long it takes to get to its radius, its end radius, and fade duration for how long it takes to fade away at the end. So we have here if start explosion, which you can trigger via here. Actually, I guess I could even show it here, can't I? Can I? No, I can't. I have to be running. Sorry, I'm a liar. I'll show that in a second. So we have our current radius, which we set to 1, opacity set to 1, so it's fully visible. We're going to set run explosion to true, and we can turn this back off because we've done starting explosion. And we will start the explosion tween. So in the explosion tween, we create a tween. It's going to be transport, which is, I think it's like exponential to the power of 5. So ramps up very quickly, and we're easing out, which means it's going to start super fast and then kind of slow out towards the end of it. Think of an explosion, it's boom very suddenly, and then it has that final bit of expansion. It kind of slows down. So I'll run that, and we're going with our current radius to the explosion radius, and it's going to, how long is it going to take? It's going to take the expand duration. And then after that, we're going to tween the opacity, and that's just going to be the fade duration. And we are going to use still, these are still set for this as well, so it'll be the same transition and ease functions. And so while run explosion is running, we will be setting these two meshes. We'll be setting the radius to the current radius, and the height to the current radius times 2, because obviously your height is your diameter. And then we'll also be continuous. We really don't need to do this until we get to here, but I'm just doing it the whole time. We'll set this is that shader parameter I drew your attention to earlier. We'll be setting it to the alpha multiplier so it'll fade out. So let's run this, and I'll go start explosion. Yeah, you can see. Very simple, but I kind